All right, happy Vlogmas. I know I'm only 3 days late, right? So welcome to my channel. This is Raven's Escape Crafts. I'm Sue, the host. Um, if you haven't been here before, I'm a little crazy. I talk about some yarn, talk about life stuff, and I meant to get on the Vlogmas thing, but as anybody who's watched the channel knows, some days um, it has been. And then of course, my kids were off on Monday, um, for because in Pennsylvania, I don't know if you know, but they still have off for the first day of hunting season, which isn't technically still first day of hunting season anymore, but that's a whole other story. Won't get into that. Uh-oh. Hold on. All right, sorry about that. So what I was saying was, so the kids had off for Thanksgiving break, so they had off since last Wednesday. They had 2 half days last week, and then they had Wednesday, Thursday, Friday off, and then Monday for hunting, which, whatever. And then they were supposed to go back yesterday, and then it snowed, so they had off again. So it's been crazy. And then plus I have my aide here, and it's just a lot. So today we're doing the Vlogmas because my husband's on the inflatable falcon with his buddy Ken because the normal host is off. So I'm taking this moment to make a video quick. So what have I been working on for Christmas? I finished all of my written out Christmas cards, which I think I started to tell you about last time I was on here. But I don't think I actually got into it. So let me put you guys, see if I can lift you guys so that you can see this. I'm working on this, crocheting this pretty shawl. I don't think that this does it justice, but it's such a pretty color. I'm still working on this thing, if you guys remember from like a million videos back, but I'm still working on it. It's pretty. I'm getting further and further through the first ball. So I'm working on that, and then but I think I started to tell you last video that I was on that, oh, let me let you see my Christmas tree a little bit better too. Let me see if I can get in a better angle here for you guys. So I used to, I have, well, I should say, I've always liked sending out Christmas cards. I absolutely love Christmas cards. And so I always send out to friends and family, um, and then a few years ago now, one of my book groups, which I don't know if any of you are into reading, reading in general, but I am, and I am into, um, uh, my favorite books. My favorite books are smutty vampire books. So I really enjoy that. And let me pull this up a little bit so you can see better. I really enjoy doing smutty vampire books and or reading, I should say, reading smutty vampire books. And my favorite author is J.R. Ward. She does the Black Dagger Brotherhood. If you've never heard of it and you are into smutty vampire stuff, it's really amazing. Amazing. Love the books. She is one of my favorite authors ever. So, that being said, I I'm in a few Facebook groups with Black Dagger Brotherhood, but my favorite one, they have a Christmas card exchange every year, and so we sign up. There's over 700 people that sign up every year for the Christmas card list, and we sign up for the list, and you don't have to send to all 700 people, and there's people from all over the world, and we send out, whatever Christmas cards you can. So, some people might only send out 10, but some people send out 50, 100, 200. Some people send, like I got bookmarks in some of mine. I haven't done that. I usually just send a card with, some sayings from the books in them and stuff like that. But it's just fun to get Christmas cards. Like the holidays can be really, especially the older you get, I think the more they're they still have like I still absolutely love the holidays, but there's how do I want to put this? You know, they get harder. They get harder as far as things change, things are different, you know, people are gone. Um it just makes life a little bit harder. Just watching I'm sort of watching the screen over. I'm sorry, I'm watching the YouTube on this on the side. And so we but I absolutely love the Black Dagger Brotherhood group and getting cards from them. And it's funny because my kids even like they'll bring in like they go and check the mail for me and they're like, oh, it's from those vampire girls again. I think it's hilarious. Because there's a running joke in my house with oh sorry, there's my cat. Oh, there's a running joke in the house about the books that I read. These poor guys that can't afford shirts. You all know. It's more mommy reads books about poor guys that can't afford shirts. So, like I said, if you're into it, there's even a series on Passion Flicks about it. Love, absolutely love. I know we're not talking about yarn, we're talking about books, but that's okay. This channel's kind of a hot mess about stuff like this anyway. So, but yeah, so that's what one of the things I'm doing for Christmas. I got all of my mailing cards written out. There was, I think, 86 of them I did. And so I wrote those out and mailed them out. And then now I still have to finish my cards that I give out for like people that we don't mail to. Like my husband's coworkers, he always takes in for all of his coworkers, which is quite a few cards. And then we have to do, what else do we do? Oh, and then of course my kids, some of their teachers, they're in high school, so at this point they pick and choose which teachers, but they have some teachers that are really special to them. So I wrote them out cards they want to give them, and we got them some gifts. And I'm working on my shopping. I only have 1 or 2 people left to shop for, thank goodness. It always stresses me out making sure I get everybody's gifts and stuff like that. So yeah, we have I'm working on that. And so yeah, my husband just has to shop for some of his coworkers. But other than that, I'm on a good shape. Like I said, cookies this year, I don't know if I'm going to get to them or not. Not that I should have them anyway since I'm diabetic now, but I do enjoy making them. So we'll see. We'll have to get started. We do want to make some cookies, even if we don't get to make a ton of cookies. We usually like to try to get some batches of cookies made, so we'll see. And then, like I said, I'm working on finished the hat. Don't have it here. I did make a custom hat for somebody, and of course now they don't like it, so I'm probably going to just put it up in my shop. Oh, my God, before I forget, everything in my shop, in my Etsy shop, I will put a link below, is 25% off right now. So if there's anything that anybody's looking for, soaps, wax melts, all kinds of crochet washcloths, dishcloths, soap saver bags, yes, so I have tons of different wax melts. I have Christmas wax melts. I have fruity wax melts, flowery wax melts, Halloween wax melts, all kinds of different kinds of soap. Lots of men's soaps, lots of women's soaps available right now. I have tons of crochet stuff, hats, scarves, sweaters, all sorts of Ren Fair stuff, all sorts of Christmas stuff, although I've been selling a lot of it. So if you want that, you're going to have to get in on it. I've had to order more yarn because I actually I'm running low on stuff. I sold out almost most of my Christmas hats. So I don't know that I'm going to get more made in time, you know, with the shipping, because I don't have any more yarn to make too many more of them. But I am working on this, like I said, this shawl. I've been working on this pretty hard today. Just trying to get some stuff done because I got stuff coming up this week I have to do. a doctor appointment later this week that I don't really want to go to. But that's okay because I never really want to go to the doctor. Um, but this one I particularly don't want to go to because I don't really want to know. I don't particularly want to go. Let's just put it that way. So I'll let you guys know later, depending on how that turns out. So I don't want to. I'm not ready to talk about it yet. It's nothing. Like I said, we'll talk about it later. It's just one I don't particularly want to go to, and it's not the OBGYN because that one I really don't like going to either. But this one's not fun either. So I'll let you guys know. Like I said, I just want to find more out before I get into it. And then that's on Friday. So that's coming up. I'm not looking forward to that. And let's see. What else did I do? I just ordered myself a Christmas coloring book. Because you guys want to like watch me color or see what I color? I'm like so Jones into color. Lately, and I have so many coloring books. I don't know if you guys color along with crochet and stuff like that. I love coloring. It's super relaxing. And like some of these adult coloring books, like you can really get, they're not easy. Like they're not like little kid coloring books. You can really take it takes me hours and hours to color these because, I do shading and I try to do them nice and I don't do art halfway. And with because I love diamond painting, but with my feet the way with where they are and stuff like that, I just can't. I don't have anywhere that I can sit where I can get my diamond paintings out that I won't make a mess because I'm stuck on this bed most of the time and even on the couch. I'm so afraid to spill the drills. Like I need to sit at like a hard table, a big hard table. And I am not at that point yet. I am not. I can't manage that. So I'm not. I'm Jones into color, so I did order myself because I don't have any Christmas coloring books. I have lots of Halloween ones, but I'm not in the mood to do a Halloween. I just want to like sit and do. I want to sit with some colored pencils and some markers and some holiday Christmas book and turn on a cheesy Hallmark movie and I would love that. So we'll see. And then I don't know. I haven't done really too much else for Christmas. That's what I'm working on. I have other stuff to work on for Christmas if I get to it. But there is still time to get shipping. I can ship until like I think the 12th or the 13th. And get it to you by Christmas. So yeah, so I don't know. We'll see. You know what I mean? Like I'm working on it. But I have lots of stuff in my shop and it's all 25% off right now. Sale for Christmas, trying to get some inventory moving along. If you have any last minute presents you need, something for yourself, let me know. I also have been taking custom orders. If there's something you're looking for, let me know. I had a bunch of people reach out to me and I've been doing a bunch of custom orders as of late. I usually don't do too many custom orders, but I just because I'm a deadline person and like if you want me to make something, I like feel like I have to make it like right this minute and has to get done. You know what I mean? So I don't like putting that kind of pressure on myself. I like making pre-made stuff that I sell, but I said if there's something you're looking for, something you need, let me know, especially once the new year. I don't know that I can do too much custom before Christmas. I can try if it's something I have the yarn for. If I don't have the yarn, there's just no way. Right now, I'm trying to get yarn. Even like the only place that is like close to me that sells yarn is Michael's, which is up by the mall, and I am not going anywhere near that darn mall this time of year. Hell no. I know how the traffic gets, and there's no way. Not in this condition. I could not handle it. No way. No how. So, I'm pretty much stuck ordering online at this point, and you know what I mean? I could never order, everything's backed up from having sales and stuff like that. I could never order stuff, get it in time, and make a custom order for Christmas. Um, so like I said, if there's something you're looking for, if you want to ask, I mean, I definitely can see if I have the yarn for it, because I do have a bit of yarn in my stash. I can see if I have something that'll work. So let me know. Um, what else is new? Not too much else is new. Like I said, I'm half watching my husband do a podcast with his friend. They do a Star Wars podcast, and well, it's usually two other guys that do this podcast, but the one guy is off this week. He has they said a super secret mission, so I don't know what that is. And so he's not doing it. So they asked my husband, they asked Todd if he would do it. So now I'm watching him on TV, having a good time with his friend Ken. Um, I want to talk about that a second too. So this is something that I think is interesting. So my husband met Ken. They are both are Mandalorian mercs. Um, Mandalorian over here. Yeah, this is the way. Mandalorian. Um, if you don't know about it, it's Star Wars. It is a series on Disney Plus, and but of course, the Mandalorians were Boba Fett, Jango Fett in the original movie. Well, Boba Fett in the original movies, in the original trilogy, and then Jango Fett in the prequels. So, but they're Mandalorians. They're bounty hunters in Star Wars universe, and Todd and Ken met at they do. Well, it's the group is called the Mandalorian Mercs. Okay, so they are a costuming group, and it's all volunteer. It's all, they don't get paid or anything to do it. They just make their own costumes, and they call it trooping. They go to different things, like you may have seen them at things like baseball games in your area, or hockey games, where they have, or even like they go into like children's hospitals and stuff sometimes, or obviously at Comic Cons, and oh my god, now they're showing toys on there. Oh my god. You might have seen them places like Comic Cons or parades or whatever, where it's like a group and they're all in costumes, and like at the baseball games and hockey games and stuff, they like take pictures with all kind of people. You can get your picture taken with them. They wander around, and they do that, and they all have to make their own costume. Well, I mean, you can buy it, but most of them make their own costume. They have to fall into certain parameters. It's very, 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 very picky. Very picky. Trust me, I helped my husband, get his costume. It was like, oh my god, we had like every time we thought we had it in their parameters, it was like, oh no, now this, is an eighth of an inch too low, or, you know, or it's just a little baggy, or oh my god. It was crazy. So it took him a couple of years to get approved. But then once you get approved, you get into a group, and um they have what they call armor parties, which is, now you can go to these before you're approved. Most people do, and it's people who are official and then people who are not official, and they work on their costumes together. They do them a lot more in the summer. They don't really have them in the winter time, because it's a lot of stuff you have to do outside. There's a lot of like heating the plastic and molding it to things with heat guns and stuff. It's a lot to do. And of course, it's like a lot of people, so having it outside is a lot easier in the summertime, or like in somebody's garage or whatever. So, but that's how they met. Todd and Ken met at a armor party, and I know this is completely off topic, but if you've been watching my channel, you're used to that. So, Todd and Ken actually met at an armor party, local armor party to us. Hold on, my God, sorry, I got distracted. I was watching the podcast instead of talking to you guys. So, I don't know. I don't have a whole lot else to say right now. Nothing too much interesting happened. But I did want to do a quick, Vlogmas post. I wanted to show you this. Hopefully next time, hopefully I get to do another video tomorrow. And hopefully I'll be further along on this than I am now. But I think it's a pretty pattern. It's like a 3-row repeat. I have so much more I want to work on before Christmas, but who knows if I'll get it done or not. But this is where we're at today. So hopefully you guys got to hold me accountable. Hopefully by tomorrow I will have more done on this. All right. I love you all. I will see you next time. Do something. If you celebrate the holidays, do something to make the spirit, whether you're religious and you believe in that, or that's something you celebrate, or if you just enjoy the holiday season, whatever holiday you celebrate, just do something to get yourself in the mood. I love the holidays because they give me a warm place in my heart. I love interactions. I even like the cheesy holiday movies, even though I have to be in the right mood to watch them because some of them are super, super cheese. Let me know if there's any new holiday movies that you've seen that you really like in the comment section. And like I said, do something. I don't care if it's have a cup of hot cocoa or listen to some holiday music, or just do something to make your heart happy. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. If not, I will see you another day this week. I promise I'll make another video. So happy Vlogmas. Bye, everybody. Choose love every day.